Hello people, it's Milmel here and I'm back for this Eugene's Armoury, which is a new series they're having on since they brought out this new Armoury for iOS. Of course Android got it a few days earlier, but basically I will do a video explaining the Armoury and weapons and things like that a bit later, but for now we'll just move on to this mission. We've got Earl and Eugene going on, of course, about Eugene's ammunition making, and we're just going to do something a bit different here. I don't know if you ever know, but if you click on your thing, you have this thing when you click on the add faction member that says autofill. So basically I just pressed autofill and it filled up my team completely along with weapons. Now when doing this, it doesn't take into consideration whether it's zombies or people. It also doesn't take into consideration the leader in regards to are all your team members going to benefit from it, and your weapons are basically just the best weapons you have. Like I said, it doesn't know that it needs crit or nothing like that, so it just makes the strongest team of the players you've got. So this is what it actually does when I press autofill. It puts Aaron in there as leader, who gives all toughs a plus 30% attack and 24 crit. So like I said, it doesn't take into consideration that leader skill, being that I only have one other tough in this team, which is Eric. All it basically does is just put in your top line of players in regards to their stats. So mine, as you've seen, is an S1++, so basically this whole act is going to be pretty much slaughter, but I just thought I would show you this autofill feature, and then it just brings in once again the best weapons you have in regards to that trait. So most of them, they're all 4-star weapons, of course, and it's a bit funny to see which ones they choose. Like it chose Kenny's rifle and the reinforced katana. The reinforced katana isn't really a surprise. That is an absolutely brutal weapon. Probably Kenny's rifle over the military shotgun is probably a bit of a surprise, being that it has the same stats as that, but it just on average chooses the strongest players and the strongest weapons. So I'm just going to keep using this team throughout these act, and like I said, it's pretty much going to be a slaughterhouse, being that this is an S1++ team. Even though the leader is only helping one person there, now too that little Carl's in there as the supporter, but like I said, it doesn't really set up the best team in regards to leader and what you're looking for in that stage. It just gets the highest grade players you have. So like I said, we have the S1++ here. It's not really mattering whether I take on people or zombies in regards to the weapons they're equipped with and the leader skill. They're just killing anything that stands in the way, and that's just purely because we're on the stage where the recommended team grade is a C++, so we are way over that, and just the amount of damage they're doing is enough to kill any zombie or person at the moment. So we're just going to keep slaughtering our way through this. If you haven't actually tried the autofill function before, give it a go and actually see what plays it throws up for you. It's a bit interesting for me that it puts Aaron as the leader, and instead of some of the other ones, it's just a bit funny, but it definitely puts up your most upgraded, strongest players, I guess. It does get me the S1++ rating. My defense team is only the S1+, but I wouldn't put this team as my defense team. That would be suicidal. They just don't work well together for a good defense team or even a good attacking team. You wouldn't actually use them in a competitive nature, but for this stage I just thought it would be cool to sort of see what it throws up and how they're going. They're going pretty good. They're pretty much flying through these stages. After stage 6 now, and they've not really blinked an eye. They've just been on fire. Now on times, with this new choosing of teammate systems they brought it out a while ago, that update, it still catches me off guard where I constantly stop choosing a faction supporter. I'm always constantly just pressing that button and missing the supporter all the time. It happens. I have to keep reminding myself to actually put it in. I don't know if that's a common problem for everyone, but that was one of the hardest things I found to merge into this new system, was that I had to click that little thing and then select a reporter supporter, because I was so used to like having them next to it and then clicking it, but it's weird. And I'm also bad when it comes to raids. I actually go accidentally press the raid button, and because now it doesn't have a review or anything when you go into a raid, just go straight into it. I've raided people that I didn't mean to raid. I've taken in teams I didn't mean to take in, and it's sort of frustrating, but I think I'm starting to get a hang of this new setup they have. It's been around for a while, but it was hard coming from the old system into this one. It took me a while to sort of pick things up and stop making mistakes, like stop choosing or stop not choosing team members, and then also stop choosing the wrong team or going into raids I didn't mean to go into. But these guys are doing fantastic. Like I said, we've got Aaron in there as leader, who has Kenny's gun, but then you got Eric, who has the military shotgun with the plus 30% attack and the boost when taking damage to AP, which is weird. The fact that they've gave Aaron the Kenny's rifle where I have more than one military shotgun, I just find that a bit weird, but I don't know how exactly it's critiquing the weapons or grading the weapons in regard to value and how it shows, but overall I think it's just putting in what it values as the strongest weapons. But it's just a bit funny to see the weapons it actually chose and the players. So if you haven't actually tried, just give it a go and see what comes up. It's pretty interesting to see, I guess, the sort of combinations it gets in regards to plays and weapons. Once it finds one combination, it will pretty much be the same all the time, but at the first time using it, it's just funny to see what it brings up. So this is the last stage. Coming on to the last wave here, we've pretty much, this has been a slaughterhouse. Sorry if this hasn't been really interesting to watch, because it's pretty much just been a slaughter. So pretty much, if you want to fly through a stage, just bring in a team that's way too over that team grade recommendation. But that is that done. We'll get our points and elite token. As always, thanks for watching.